Hello frogs, how's it going? Welcome to the Block Breaking SMP. Today I'm going to build a Super Smelter for the server. Yay! It's going to be 64 furnaces, and I'm going to try make it like a tutorial, like based something. But first, let me tell you what the things that happened in between episodes. So I went into the end and started enchanting my bows, cause if you don't know, I sell extract gear. Bows, armor, and weapons. Ooh, tools. Yay. But when I was heading out, I discovered that the ended dragon was there. Like, it had been summoned. So I had to fight it, destroy the iron crystal, and then I decided, what if I try to kill the ended dragon with thorn? And I did. That was really funny, to be honest. And now that brings us to this moment. The furnace array. So first you need these materials. This is for the furnace system. These are eyes that represent the water canals I'm going to make to this point, and these the packed ice for the place where it needs to go up. And I need some soul sand for the bubble baiter, and then maybe some more hoppers for the collection, but that's gonna be the future. So you want to make a 16 by 2 area like this. This is where the furnaces will go, and then 3 blocks wide and another one. So I was thinking I could make it over here, and this way I don't have to dig a lot. So what if we start by doing just that? Do I have my shovel? So once you have dug out the part of the center, I'll build a couple blocks up. You gotta with the droppers, that's important, and point them down like so. Both sides, and it's important to make it in the middle for one reason. Now we gotta go outside, clean all of these. Now that we have the droppers pointing down and we have cleared the dirt on top, we just go in the middle and place a row of dirt like so. And now from over here we grab our dispensers and we point them pointing into the dirt, and the other side. Now we remove all of this, makes a lot of noise, and that's good because that means every dropper is being powered. Now we put the node blocks over here, and I think I over-measured the node blocks and a lot of blocks. Oop, remember to shift if you don't want to play the node blocks, and the comparators on top. Now that we have this, you can see, pretty simple. It's time for the hoppers. We go up and inside, something like this. Let me show you, like this, and repeat for every hopper, dropper, no hopper. Oops. And as you can see, it works. There you go. Thank you. Now, in case you are like me and have it dug down like this, you need to clear a little bit of space and probably light it up. Though I'm in a mushroom island, so I don't really need it. But let's put some lights in case we need to go down and make some maintenance with the machine. Whoop. Okay, now it's time for the furnaces 64 to be more precise. And I want to have the little things outside, so I'm going like this. But to be honest, it doesn't really matter. You can put it in any direction you want. At least if you place it on top of the hoppers. And now we have to place all hoppers pointing into the side, and this should look like this. Those hoppers are for the fuel, so now for the input of the items. You on top and place it like pretty simple. Okay, this should look like this. Pretty fancy. And now we have a few ways of inputting the items over here. One would be waterways and the other rails. And I don't think I have enough rails because you need 32 power rails for here, 32 for here. So a stack and a stack. And then a few more, a couple stack of power rails and a few normal rails. And also a detector rail for the input system. So how to put these rails? Well, you gotta choose where you want to input the things. In my case, for the fuel, we'll come over here, so I will put a lot of power rails like so. And then when we reach this place, we go out 2, and now we turn and in again. So this will be all power rails, and now that we have one, we do the other. And again. Now for the input we have to think. So I want to place some minecart with chests over here, maybe not in these ones. Let me grab a few more blocks. So maybe we need to go a little bit up, and it's very important that they don't go like into a corner in the rails. You need to come from here, so this furnace doesn't get 2 of the fuel, like too cold, because if it spends more time on top of the hopper, it will leave more items. So let me, and also diagonals are the same, so it shouldn't come down on top. I should be able to make it work. Some rails, and for this one over here, like so, and some rails too, but we'll need a few power rails, and down. Now we power the rails over here, like so, and we can go up. And to power both of those, oh, I have an idea. Lamp there with a lever, redstone dust there, and redstone dust here. Now if it is on, these two should be on, and of course I want to decorate this a little bit better. For the returning system over here, we need to go out 2 and into block, which, oh, it fits nicely. Oop, that can happen. That cannot happen. Huh. Like this. Okay. Sometimes rails do weird stuff. And over here, the same. 2 out. And oops. This is the Blackstone district made by Wire Destroyer. So this is the path. Maybe I can talk with Wire. No, I don't think I can move it. The important thing is that the diagonal or the curve is not on top of the hopper. So this should work. This is messy redstone. When you have a limited space, you gotta be a little bit creative. Now, for the input of the items, we are kind of a few ways up. So we need to raise this floor, and I forgot this. With rails over here, it should work. So this is a little bit finicky, because if it touches the, if it goes on top of the minecart with a chest, it could put items inside. But I was thinking, and do something like this, and we go with power rails all around, and then 2 out like this, rail, oops, power rail, rails are finicky way, like this, and now this goes here and there. Oops, the other way around, wasn't it? Yeah, it was not the other way around, it is like this. So now we will have a little problem, which I'm going to solve by lowering this just a little bit. Okay, let's power this and see, because I imagine this shouldn't matter, and this way I can go out. It shouldn't pass items down, I think. And if I go up 1, now it shouldn't, definitely. And over here I can go down again. Let's power everything, and I'm going to power it using redstone lamps, because I want to know if the redstone is active or whatever, you know. And also it spawn proofs the build, so if you see it doesn't power everything, you can just, you know, replace these rails for normal rails, and if it goes into something, probably there. So roughly in the middle again, for both sides, and even over here. This way I can tell if the redstone is active with a glance. So is everything set? Let's see if this messes up. Let's go up, couple power rails and a lot of rails. Let's lower these 2 just in case. This is how this section should look like. I've been checking my redstone crystal testing work. So now let's see if this works properly. A minecart there, and one over here, and put some items, let's say a couple dirt. It shouldn't go inside. No, it doesn't. And if I do this and place it here, let's use some blaze rods for example, and place. I have a stack of blaze rods in this chest, and hit this, every furnace should have one. If the last one has, yay! I think it does. Yeah, it works perfectly. We turn it down and it should come over here. And I mean, we can add the other one too and charge it. Oh, and I'm using lasers because I have a one-hit kill farm in my channel. I will try to remember to leave the link here, so you can check it out if you want to. Now that we have this over here, we need to make the item loader. So let's grab one detector rail, one rail, and maybe we can put a rail over there with a lever to power it and give it some little boost. So we start with power rail, power to the rail, and then we go a couple blocks in, rail, power rail, and we need to go up. We break this rail, and now for this part we will need one fence, sticky piston, minecart with a hopper, two hoppers, comparator, one redstone torch, and a few building blocks to go around, which I'm going to use nether bricks. And I forgot one chest, or one double chest, or whatever you want to. I'm gonna do a double chest. So the minecart will go over there, so we need to put the fence over here. And now we will need to think, where do we want to input the item? So in my case, we're going to come from over here. So this double chest will go here, and now we build one out with a comparator, hidden from the hopper, and another one from here with a comparator, hidden from a hopper, like this. And over here we'll put the items we want the minecart hopper to have. Oops. So as you can see, as we have the fence over here, the minecart hopper will interconnect with this chest and will suck items from it really quickly. So now we can put a block over here with a redstone torch and a sticky piston on top of the torch. So now, only when this comparator needs to be subtracted, only when the containment of this hopper is higher than the things over here, and it's a little finicky, I suggest you try creative, because if I remember correctly, for one stack is 25 items, something like this. So if you have 25 items inside of here, so this 25, only when this hopper has a stack of something will go out. So we can put, I don't know, these items, you can see they're going inside really quickly, but it doesn't get freed. Right now with the setup we have, it will smelt 16 items every furnace, so 16 stacks or something. What can we smelt? What do we have 16 stacks of that I need to smelt? Stone? I have a smooth stone, but I could use a low basalt. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. Nailed it. 10, 11, 12. I need to gather a bit more, but first, before we try anything, I realized this isn't done. Not at all. So let's do this. So water currents to collect all the items and come over here. So I think first, let me dig down so I know where this goes. Okay, almost perfectly aligned. I was trying to leave it in the center and I almost did. So like this, we dig these two blocks out. This is where the bubble baiter will go. And now for this, oh, I still need to take this. Yep. Phantom block. I'm gonna use glass because I can. And I need a couple signs. 3 will be more than enough. Some ice, 1 packed ice, and 1 soul sand. So now all the items will go down and be spit out over here. And this is where I want to put all of the glass. Oops. I was thinking to come and change all the blocks behind, but that I will do in between episodes. And so we go over here till the center and we put everything down too, like so. And now I will keep placing glass, but we put a water source there or an ice and we'll break it. We have a water current that goes all the way all over here. And here is where we want to put sign, fence gate, something that will stop water. So the items go plop, and can over here and can go into a soul sand, boxed ice with a sign, and this should be filled. And over there, lots of size. Woohoo! I need to figure out where I want to put the chest first before.
My name is Jeff.
First before? Yeah. Ooh, words. And repeat. And then, in the way down, a nice water source that goes like that. Pretty simple. And the best part is that there is no redstone that you can mess up down here, so you can just break blocks and try to figure it out on your own. No biggie. Oh! Well, the bubble baiter is working, that's for sure. For underwater I want to use glass, in case someone, you know, digs around, doesn't break anything, because it could be messy. Now, what I'm going to use... And I mean, I will figure something out, but for now, this goes like this too. Okay. A wild kingdom tea. Hello.
Yo.
Can you hear me? Yeah.
Yeah.
What up? You're streaming?
No, I'm not streaming. I'm just checking out what you're doing.
I'm doing a Super Smelter for everyone to use. Like...
Oh, okay.
You put the fuel, because I don't have the the economy to fuel everything, but it works.
Nice.
Do you like it? I'm almost finished, kinda.
Yeah, it looks pretty insane.
And now I think I'm going to put it at the same height, like opposite to this thing. So over here, and with a couple hoppers pointing into it, because I don't think one hopper will be enough for all of these. Yeah, I don't think. And now we put some of this, and do I have a... And now I think if I do this, it should... Now we put some ice like this, and we break it, or we can put a water source here and fill this with kelp. Do we think this is nice? The water just goes from there. Oops, uh-oh. Luckily for me, rails don't break now. So, the water, as you can see, goes inside. And maybe if someone wants, I can put a shaker box louder. But as I said, I'm a little bit intruding the path. I need to, I may need to change some of the things. I don't know. But that's how you build a Super Smelter. So now let's make the test. I said we needed 16 stacks of basalt. Where's my... And we have... That's a smooth basalt. Then 11. So we need 5 more. So where's my money? Hey, I want to buy some basalt. I think there was something over here, but I don't remember. Nope. And apparently no one sells basalt, which means I need to gather it.
I hope you didn't do that.
That scares me. Let's quickly go.
Wait, that actually would work?
Let's quickly go into my area and gather 5 stacks of basalt. I've gathered more than enough. Let's go up. And this is what happens when you don't calculate the things correctly, because one blaze rod, it smells 12 items, not just 10. And also this setup is not fast enough. So the fuel, well, not the fuel, but the thing we want to burn runs out before the minecart has the chance to come back and refill it. So that's the moment I realized and went back to my creative testing world and saw something. The thing is, I planned to make it differently. I didn't do it like this. Oh yeah, that was the plan. So now I have to make a decision. I can change this and put both up like this. So now if I go over here and rotate this, I can recreate everything over there. So now we should divide all the items in these two, but I'm thinking, as I'm already dividing the fuel like over there, I can divide these two. So if I put a couple barrels over here like so, I can divide it in 1 or 2. But I need to rewire all these rails and stuff, which I don't know how to do. Okay, this should work, but maybe this is a bit too much in the way. I may need to change this. So this can be, and I can change this by the way, but this can be part of the design of the things I'm going to make over here. So these are only temporary. I need to go and ask Wire if this is way too much in the way of everything. So now I can make a final test, and a really good one at that. But I need to go on and check every rail. Yeah, there's nothing else. Well, if I use like a stack and I use sticks, one stick is half an item. So I will need double this. So 4 stacks of sticks. 2 stacks of blocks. I think... Oh, that's 1. Yeah, I need a little bit more. So 2 stacks of sticks over here and 2 for this one. We hit it and it goes round and round and round and round. And every furnace you have 2 sticks. Well, 4 the second time it passes. Sticks is not the most efficient, like fuel efficient thing to do. Oh well. Now, why do I want to have barbells with the number 1 and 2? In case you want to be really fuel efficient and just want to use one of the 2 super smelters, you can put the things over here. And once this is filled, well, it's set to 2 stacks now, so truth be told, I need to add a button over here on something to make it go. And over here, it's more of the same. Once this is filled, I can click this. Oh. Oh. What? I wasn't expecting that. I may need to rearrange this. Why? That didn't happen before. What if we add this? And by the way, is this just oh, perfectly smelted. Nice. Let's try this again. Oh. This needs to add some delay. I need to think about that because, yeah, it goes on very nicely. Okay. This fixed it. Kinda. And I think this should fix this too. Okay, yeah, it does. And also, I'm going to try and lock these hoppers, because if someone drops something in the floor and it somehow ends up on top of these hoppers, it'll get into here, and now it doesn't, as you can see. Even if I throw it, you can mess my redstone. And this is working really nice. Ooh, I'm really happy with the end result. I mean, we had a few hiccups in the way, but it works. Now, to be fair, I kinda know what I want to build. More or less. I mean, I have an idea, but that's something for next episode. For now, I have heard a rumor, and that says that Bart knows how to fix these spell curse whatever wires dropped on us when summoning the Blackstone area. So if you don't remember, it's kind of interrupted the spell and it went wrong, and now I'm able MikeCroakPhone. So now, apparently, if I come to the Wanderers Guild and ask Bart, the bartender, I may get some information. Some Bart, tell me. What? Excuse me? Did you hear that?
Mike, you need to die.
What are you talking about? What?
Come a little closer, Mike.
A little closer, you say? What? What happened? Wait a second. He killed me. But I'm healed. I'm back to being myself again. My sweater is back. Thank you, Bart. Bart, I'm back. Hello. Thank you, Bart. You have healed me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're a really nice bartender, Bart. You're amazing.
Thank you, Mike.
Huh? Did you hear that?
Of course they did, Mike. I'm talking to you. I have killed you for a reason.
Oh really? For what reason? Do you need something from me?
I need you to bring me the wire.
The wire? You mean Wire Destroyer? The one to throw the spell?
Yes, Mike, that wire. You see, I want to help him, as I did to you. But in return, you have to serve me. Is that alright?
Okay. I guess that's alright. I mean, I'm feeling really bit better. Like, I don't feel the evilness in me. So I can go back to being MikeCroakPhone.
Then, Mike, look to his right. There's the quest board. You need to go there and place a quest.
Any type of quest?
Something that will tell other block breakers to come over here and work for me. They think it's for themselves, for other block breakers, but in the end, I'm the one who controls everything. Not even Rasmus knows about this, so you cannot tell him, or I will hit you with the axe. Again.
Sounds fair to me. I'm going to keep my light and put a question. So let's see. Okay, Bart, I have the quest. Mike's Fountain. Follow the signs in the red roof across the spawn and find MikeCroakPhone's base. There you will find a little fountain in front of the Frog's Tower. Big ominous looking thing. I want something there. Please keep the beacon ray. Contact me if you have an idea on what you want to do and what materials you need. I was thinking something blue cyan related with deep slate, maybe? Once this is done, tell me. I will gather the materials for you. Thank you for the hard work, Mike. And now, we place it over here, maybe. And put the sign on. And if I remember correctly, you need to put the diamonds in. 3 diamond blocks. Will this be enough? I hope it is. If it is not, we will talk with them. Anyway, frogs, this will be everything for today's episode. Hope you like it, leave a like, subscribe, and all the stuff. This is the little fountain I want them to build the thing on, and I think it's going to look amazing. But for the next episode, I'm going to build around the Super Smelter, and I was thinking to make something between a bastion and a fortress. So how should I call it? Bastres? Fortune? Leave your suggestion down in the comments. See you next one, frogs. See ya!